All right, now like I said before, light is like food and water for video cameras, so we want to make sure that we pay extra attention to the light we're giving our flip style cameras. Remember, they don't have the fancy lenses or electronics like their more expensive big brothers. So to get the best video from them, we need to focus on light a little bit more. And the first thing you need to know about light is that different light sources give off different colors. For example, sunlight is blue, fluorescent light is green, and incandescent light, like you use in your house, is typically orange. And the color of light is actually measured in something called degrees of Kelvin. Daylight usually has a Kelvin rating of 5400, and indoor incandescent lighting usually has a Kelvin rating of 3200. You don't need to worry about these confusing numbers though. However, what you do need to know is that flip style cameras typically work best with daylight, meaning light that is blue. I'm going to talk more about this as we go on. Now, light also comes in two styles, hard or soft. Hard light creates sharp, defined shadows. It can be unflattering light, but it can also be very artistic. Sunlight is hard light. Soft light is very smooth, even, and usually doesn't have any shadows. It's very flattering light. A cloudy or overcast day is soft light. 9 times out of 10, you'll want to use soft light for your videos. That's because it will make you and everything else in your video look better. If you watch the evening news, the news anchors are bathed in soft light. If you saw the same anchors in direct sunlight, which is hard light, they would look older and less attractive. And I'm going to show you how to easily create soft light in some upcoming lessons. Finally, when it comes to lighting your video, techniques that you want to follow are called 3 or 2 point lighting, and basically I'm going to talk about 3-point lighting first. This is the classic lighting setup for all video. First, you have what's called a key light about 45 degrees off to one side of you. This is the main light of your video. Next, you have what's called a fill light, which is on the opposite side of the key light, again at about a 45-degree angle. The fill light is going to fill in any shadows created by the main key light. You want the fill light to be at about 50% of the brightness of your main key light. And finally, there's the backlight or hair light. This light is at about 50% of the brightness of the fill light, and it goes behind and above you, shining down on your hair or your shoulders. This light helps to pronounce your shape and separate you from the background. It can also add a little character to you as well. Watch any TV show tonight and look for a light shining on someone's hair. That's the backlight, and it's not there by accident. But you can also eliminate the backlight and just use a 2-point lighting system, which is what I use most of the time. For example, in this video, I'm using a key light and a fill light. Both are soft lights, both are in the blue or daylight color range. The key light is at about 45 degrees to this side, and the fill light is at about 45 degrees to this side. Now here's what this video looks like without using any lights at all. Here's a look at the video using only the key light, which again is at about a 45-degree angle off to my left. Here's what this video looks like using only the fill light, which is at about 50% of the brightness of the key light, and again it's at about a 45-degree angle on the opposite side off to my right. And here's all the lights on again. Now at this point your head might be spinning a little bit with all of this light color and light positioning stuff. Don't worry, this was just an introduction. In the upcoming lessons, I'm going to show you how to get the blue light that works best with flip style cameras, how to make sure the light is soft, and how to make sure you've got the lights positioned correctly. And I'm going to show you how to do this for both outdoor and indoor shooting situations.